Hi, welcome back. Now next, we will learn how to pass data between scenes. Okay, passing data between scenes is a very fundamental and often used thing which we do because in a iPhone app, for example, when we log in into one screen, we have to pass the username and the password to another screen. Okay, now how do we do that? We pass data between scenes using the prepare for secret method. So you have to remember that the segur, I'm sorry for the mispronunciation, is a transition from one scene to another. Before a segur is performed, a call to prepare for segur of the current view controller is made. So add any code to this method which you like perform before the seg takes place. Okay, so once again we'll illustrate with the prior example. First, what we do is we will add a new string property to orange view controller. Okay, so we'll call this property a label text. Now this property will hold a text value to be displayed in the orange scenes label. In other words, this is a property that will store the value, okay, of the text which we will show it on the orange scenes label. Okay, so if you go to the orange screen.h, you will type in this code over here. Okay, just take note that because my screen is not enough, it's not big enough, that's why it will wrap over to the next line. Okay, so this string property will store the value which will be displayed on the label over here. Okay, once you have created the property label text, okay, go to the orange view controller.m file, okay, and remember the m file is the implementation file. Now go to the view did load method. The view did load method is the method that will be called every time the orange scene gets loaded. In other words, okay, we can fill in any code that we want over here, okay, after loading the view. Okay, so we will type in the code orange label.text equals to label text. So what it means is that when this scene is loaded, we'll assign the value of whatever is in label text property, which is a property which we have added just now, into the text property of the orange label. Okay, so in that way, when we show the scene, the orange scene will reflect that the value of the text in its label. Okay, so next we'll go to the view controller of the red scene and we'll start implementing the prepare for seg method. Okay, to do that, we will just type void and prepare for, and then the ID should do it autocomplete over here. Alright, so it's pretty much Xcode will help us in doing that. Alright, so this is a method, the prepare for segur method that will be called when we transit from the red scene to the orange scene. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll first add this line of code. Okay, orange view controller destination equals to seg destination view controller. Okay, before I explain, let me just get rid of the errors here. So it's highlighting that orange view controller is an unknown type name. Okay, so which means I first have to import it in from the header file. So go to the header file and import, okay, the orange view controller.h file. Okay, and the error should be gone. Okay, it's gone now. Alright, and now I'll explain what is this. Okay, so when the transition is being made, or segur is being made, it will we will have the reference to it in the form of object, okay, Serger. And then, because the Serger knows which is its destination view controller, to get a destination view controller, we can access this method, Serger destination view controller, and we will have a reference to that destination view controller, and which we know it's an orange view controller, so we'll assign it and cast it to our orange view controller. Okay, so what we have in essence is the reference to the destination scene. And then next, we end this line of code, okay, which what it does is we will assign the message from red scene into the text, the label text of the destination orange view controller. Okay, so let's try running this. Run. Okay, so we have the red label and the button go to orange scene. Click on it, and yeah, we see that we have the message from red scene. Okay, so this message is being passed from the red scene to the orange scene, and this message is assigned to the orange label over here. That's why we have it over here. So we have successfully passed some data from the red scene to the orange scene.